Now I seen this on motherfucking on my stuff, scrolling through, and it caught my attention because of the thumbnail. Like I said earlier today, the worst area of Nickelodeon. Now listen, I don't know what he's gonna say, but off the thumbnail, he got it twisted. He has it twisted. Where I do it on there.
Nickelodeon has been loved by all ages for decades. Since
Facts.
releasing the first 3 Nicktoons in the early 90s, Nickelodeon has become known as a
Rugrats,
predominantly
the
cartoon
goated.
channel. The 90s
Cat
are
Dog.
revered
I used to love Cat Dog. Oh my days. I used to love Cat Dog. Cat Dog was so funny to me, man. My dad put me on, bro, and it was one of my top 3 shows from like this era when I used to watch it. It was Rugrats, Hey Arnold, and this. I'll say animated. Animated. My top 5 though of all was Keenan and Kel, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, all that, and Cat Dog.
as the golden
Facts.
age of cartoons. Then the 2000s being a noteworthy
Early this morning. I was seeing TikToks of Invader Zim. Invader Zim was so hilarious. Bro, you don't understand the amount of times. This was all I watched. Was literally these. These was the only thing I watched as a kid.
successor that definitely started
What y'all niggas know about Fanboy and Chum Chum? Y'all niggas don't know nothing about Fanboy and Chum Chum. I would go to my friend's house every Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning, I would pull up in his house, and we would sit there and watch however many episodes, like 3 or 4 episodes of Fanboy and Chum Chum putting on every single Saturday morning. Wake up early. Dad, can I go to that house? Yeah, I'll take you. We go there. It was like there's 2 minutes up the road. Go there. Bang. Sit there, watch, play around, and watch nothing but freaking Fanboy and Chum Chum. No lie. I love this show. This is a childhood core memory in my life.
to falter as time went on. The next era, being the 2010s,
I remember seeing this. I didn't watch this shit.
is arguably the worst
Low key looked ass, yeah.
era, and I am here to tell you why. But first, a little bit of backstory.
Not all episodes. I mean, not all TV shows. There are some TV shows, but not all TV shows. Just
In the early 90s, they introduced
Doug,
Rugrats
Doug,
and the Ren and Stimpy show.
Ren and
These 3
Stimpy
would become
W.
the first Nicktoons. They proved to be very popular, thus
I
Nickelodeon
love Doug.
choosing a
Doug was pretty funny.
cartoon-oriented path. Rocko's Modern Life, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, Our Real Monsters, Hey
Beavers.
Arnold, and the
Hey Arnold. Oh, the wild thornberries. Hey Arnold was freaking
Wild
goated, bro. I loved Hey Arnold,
Berries
bro.
were soon to follow. All of these cartoons were very successful and still remain icons today. They were original and wacky and had humor that hadn't been seen in cartoons before. These cartoons made up the 90s and is now known as the Golden Era.
Hey
The next
Arnold.
era was the SpongeBob era. SpongeBob was and still is a trash can.
Do I sound like SpongeBob?
So, a lot of their
Dude, I kinda
focus
sound like
was to
SpongeBob there.
The entirety of the 2000s was plastered with the yellow square. Even with SpongeBob's success, there were a
Hey, my
handful of
favorite
cartoons
cartoon
that
show,
came
bro,
out
of all
around this
time,
time that were
SpongeBob.
still very good. The Fairly
Oh,
Odd
I said
Parents,
them,
Jimmy
nah.
Neutron, Danny Phantom, Invader
Gas. All gas. Banger. No
Zim,
misses.
My Life as a
I never watched
Teenage
it.
Robot, Avatar,
Banger.
and Chalk Zone.
I never watched. Oh, I seen this one. I never watched it
The
though.
first half of the 2000s was basically a sequel to the 90s. Original cartoons, unique concepts and adventures, and very enjoyable to watch.
Banger.
The second half of the 2000s is where the decline began, but had not fully hit rock bottom. The shows they were making didn't necessarily drop in quality, but a lack in promotion and opportunity led them to fail. These shows were for the most part overshadowed by their more successful cousins like SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents. These shows were Tak and the Power of Juju,
Yeah, no, I don't know that.
El Tigre,
No. Gas. No. Only real ones watch El Tigre. This was peak. You cannot. This one, peak. This one, bro. I say this right now. I'm not with them. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'm not with them because of my skin color. But I know all my Mexicans were on this shit. I call one right. I don't know if I call one right now, but I'm pretty sure I call any Mexican, ayo, or any Hispanic. You know El Tigre? Yeah, I know El Tigre. I promise you right now. Classic.
The Mighty Bee,
I don't know this one.
Cat Scratch,
I don't know this
the
one.
X's,
Yeah, I don't know this
and
one.
Back at the Barn.
Stop. You're lying. No, 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 no. You're lying. You're lying. This was peak. You're lying. That was peak. The Back at the Barnyard was different. It was adultly funny. See, you didn't watch this if your parents caught you watching this and they were like, "What is this? Don't watch this. This ain't for kids." But your parents did not know you watching this, or they're like, "Oh, it's just a funny TV show that the kids. I mean, that there's talking animals." They thought that they believed that you're good. You know how legendary. You know how fun the movie was. You know how fun the TV show was. This was gold. That's a great. This is a great TV show. Freaking hilarious, funny, edgy. You know what I'm saying? The freaking talking cows party and stuff. It was fun. It was like Toy Story but with animals. It was like Toy Story but with animals. Oh, for real.
Barnyard. Nickelodeon didn't really seem to give these shows a chance,
Facts though. Facts though. Facts though.
and really only promoted the big shows that they knew would perform well. In the last year of the 2000s, a show would be released that I think truly begins the descent into the worst era: Fanboy and Chum Chum. I know this dead horse has been beaten so much it's just pulp now. It's
Stop it, bro. I'm not finna let you talk about that fanboy channel. I'm not finna let you talk about fanboy channel. You're not finna disrespect fanboy and chum chum, bro. You're not about to disrespect fanboy and chum chum. Stop. I'll get your account eviscerated. You're not finna disrespect fanboy and chum chum.
trendy to hate on this show, and that's not what I'm here to do. I'm simply bringing up the point that this show relied heavily on poop humor. I'm not criticizing it, but it does set in motion a domino effect of terrible humor. I am now going to give an
Bro, if you didn't understand, bro, you had to be an actual kid to like this shit. And I was an actual fucking kid. This shit was gas.
overview of all the Nicktoons during this decade. 17 different Nicktoons premiered in this decade, compared to 11 in the 90s and 17 in the 2000s. For the sake of the argument, I'm going to
I'm gonna tell you right now which ones were gas and which one was a pass.
only go over actual Nicktoons, not every single animated show that aired this decade. So, for shows like Rabbids Invasion, that most certainly helps my argument, will not be talked about, as it is not
Okay.
categorized as a Nicktoon.
Okay.
The first new Nicktoon of the decade was Planet Sheen, a
This one have mad potential. This one have mad potential. This one have mad potential. I'll say this one have mad potential. This one have mad potential. This one have
super
mad potential.
unnecessary spin-off to Jimmy Neutron. This spin-off
No, it wasn't unnecessary. I wouldn't say it was unnecessary, but it had
was not
it had potential. It had potential.
well liked. Making side characters the main characters is usually a poor decision unless you're Saul Goodman. Sheen became overly
Or use the good characters, but he was the good one. I feel like he had one to be funny, but it just wasn't used right.
annoying, the plots were too bizarre, in a bad way, and visually, the show wasn't the best thing Nick had to offer. Going back to the humor, it was definitely different. It wasn't like Jimmy Neutron. It was reminiscent of Fanboy and Chum Chum. The ratings gave validity to these claims, and Nickelodeon canceled the show after one season. The next Nicktoon was Tough Puppy, being that it was
Me personally, Tough Puppy was gas. I actually did enjoy watching this one. So to be fair with you, nah, this one's actually pretty good. The only real ball knowledge. This is ball knowledge, if you know this one.
created by Butch Hartman, the same guy that did Fairly Odd Parents and Danny Phantom. It couldn't have been all bad, right? Well, it wasn't, but you could definitely tell the shows were losing soul. I don't know how else to describe it than that. I get that I'm here to articulate my point with words, but this show feels like you took Fairly Odd Parents, drained the soul from it, and slapped on a spy theme. The next two shows are Winx Club
Nah, I found it funny. I didn't get the vibe of what's his face? Nah. I think it was fun.
and
I
The
think it was
Legend
funny.
of Korra. They do not fit into the category of terrible. They are the very few diamonds in the rough of this decade. Robot
I don't know
and
this one.
Monster is the next show, and it just brings more of the same.
Cap. This was gas. This was gas. This was not. I love this one. This one I found
The
funny
show
too.
feels very empty,
Nope.
content-wise and visually. The humor this time isn't so much farting, but beating each other up and name-calling. There's nothing wrong with that.
I found it funny. I found it funny, bro. I think some of these shows you just gotta be. I feel like some of these shows you for name out, you have to be a absolute dumb, brainless kid as a kid. You just had to be one of them kids that just like if you not listen. You had to be one of those kids. I'm watching these TV shows off of pure entertainment. I thought it was funny. That period point blank. As a kid, you wasn't watching this as, is this is good? Is this good? Is it cool? What about the plot? Is the plot this? You wasn't worried about no plot. Only thing you was worrying about was look at that, that's hilarious, mama. That's the only thing you were worrying about. Other than that, you didn't care about none of that. If it was funny, dumb, idiotic, that's cool with me. And this, see, as a kid, it was
Humor, as
gas.
it's probably the
As
most
a kid, it was
common type of
gas.
humor. But to have every joke based on it gets boring very fast. The 2012 TMNT is an all-around fine show. It gets the job done. I don't have any strong opinions on it. Sanjay and Craig
Say some shit. I dare you say some shit. I dare you. I dare you say some shit. Oh, oh. You talk shit about this shit. I swear to you, my nigga. This shit was fucking gas. Sanjay and Craig, nigga. 12 p.m. every Saturday. Let me just tell you, every Saturday in the morning we had prayer. We would go to church. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes there would be times where where we were able to get in a couple episodes. Hey, what are you doing? Hmm? As I'm looking at you, looking at me, looking at me, looking at you, look at me, look at me, look at you, look at me. What the fuck is you doing? You still haven't hit that like button, comment, and subscribe? What the fuck is you doing right now? Get to it right now. Stop staring at me. You better like it right now. Yeah, like that button, Lord. No, stupid ass nigga. And subscribe. It's right there. Might as well do it for the free ski. People always want anything for free. This for free. Do it. And comment. Might as well say hi. Something. Bye. Back to the video. Of Sanjay and Craig. We may run a little bit late to pray, but we can get some episodes. And I loved it. I was happy when times I had to go to church because I can sit here and watch Sanjay and Craig. I'd be keeping a buck. I was a kid. All I did was go there and just basically sit in the back, and that's all I did. I was a kid, right? I was at home sitting here watching Sanjay and freaking Craig. This show was funny, idiotic, dumb, freaking legendary. So you bet not dare speak bad about Sanjay and Craig. I dare you, dude. I dare you, dude. I dare you, dude.
are guilty of being one of the worst on the network. I could make the
You said what, nigga? You don't lost your fucking marbles, nigga? Sanjay and Craig, one of the worst? You fucking disgust me, my nigga. You fucking disgust me, my nigga. You piss me off, man. Nigga, what? It was. That's the point. It was just brain rot, dumb, idiotic stuff. That made it good. What? He pissed me off, bro.
The argument that it is worse than Fanboy and Chum Chum. It's probably not, but it's very close. It relies only on fart humor. It's like you took the worst quality out of all the popular shows at the time and put it into one to make this show.
L take, 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 L take.
Another thing this show has in common with all of the others that come after it is its hyperactivity. Fanboy and Chum Chum had it along with Tough Puppy, but it is right in your face with this show. Surely this show is as bad as it gets.
L take, L take. Say some shit. I dare you to say some shit. I say you did some shit. I dare you to. Say it. No. This was peak. It's fucking brainwashed. Fun as hell. The intro, gas. It was funny. I don't care what you think about this shit. This shit was gas. Nothing. People worrying about it. It was funny. Yes, it was brainwashed. That's what it was back in the day as a kid. Brainwashed dumb stuff. Floss. Ninja. It was dumb.
Nickelodeon really said, let's take Sanjay and Craig and make it 100 times worse. This show is complete brain rot humor, if you can even call it humor. There are
As a kid, that is all we needed. Why does it matter if it was good? As an adult, see, talk about it. Let's talk about it. Child. Sit down, class. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. All right, I'm gonna tell you something the truth. All right. The problem with nowadays and people understand back in the day, they try to grow up after childish and kid ways. And I don't mean the kid ways. I mean their childhood them. Their child them. They try to push it away so fast. Try to be grown up. Try to be teenage faster than what they should be. They try to throw it away. They try to push it back and they forget that. Right? To the point where they don't understand back in the day, as a kid, it was all brainwashed. You're a kid, you're living life. Who cares about taxes and bills and freaking and all that bull crap growing up? So as a kid, we didn't care about that. We didn't pay mind to it. It was all about TV shows, toys, candy, games, sodas, sports, friends. We didn't care about all that worldly life stuff is going on and all. We didn't care. So when you look back at it, you can't say, "Well, that was trash. That was trash." No, bro. As a kid, you loved that shit, buddy. Looking back at it, that was trash. Yeah, because you're an adult now. You're an adult. Your mindset has changed. You're mature. But as a kid, you were not mature, okay? You look at this stuff. Oh, that's hilarious. Yes. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. You cannot call these things trash at all. Now you can call it trash because I promise you can't sit there and watch it now because you're a grown adult and your mind has evolved. But back if you were a kid, if you show that to a kid, I promise you they will die laughing. They will sit there and watch that. You'll be a parent going there. What you watching? Oh, I'm watching Parameters. Oh, I'm watching Sunshine and Craig. Oh, what you watching this? What you know about this? That one time you showed me, it was hilarious, Dad. It was hilarious, Mom. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm being 100% with you. They try to grow up out their childhood so fast, and that be the freaking problem, dude. They try to grow out their childhood so fast, and that be the problem why people can't watch this stuff and enjoy it, bro. Or they say it was enjoyable back in the day. Cap. It was cap. You're lying to yourself at that
no
point.
real stories for episodes. Just
You see what I mean? Right then and there, no real story. I'm gonna say right here, no real story for the episodes. We didn't care about the freaking plot. As a kid, why are you caring about the plot? Who cares? As a kid, you wasn't worried about. Well, I'm not worried about no. You're not worried about no plot. You worried about. As a kid, you wasn't worried about no goddamn plot. You were just watching for fun. You weren't paying attention, connecting the dots. No, you were a child.
recycled junk you have seen before. Annoying characters. So much stuff to do with butts. It is absolutely unreal how this was created, and then continued to be created. Look on the bright side. Breadwinners is the worst this decade gets. Harvey
Cap.
Beaks was a breath of fresh air. And then Pig, Goat, Banana, and Cricket
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm about to say Harvey Beaks was actually I liked Harvey Beats a lot because of the aesthetic pleasing, the calmness, the humor, the small humor, the big humor it had into it. So that one I actually liked. So this one I remember this one. It was okay.
released, and you were right back into the mud. More hyperactive, over
I was there and I was not there. It wasn't trash to me.
exaggerated animation slop.
I think it was
The
fun.
Loud House is next, and as it is still running to
I will block you if you say anything bad about this shit. I'll block you right now, nigga. Say some shit.
this day, it has proven to be a much better show than the others, even though I would argue the fart jokes and hyperactivity is definitely still present. Bunsen is a beast.
Okay, thank you. Who cares, nigga? What the freak? You're a kid. But that funny. Just burping it, man.
The fourth show by Butch Hartman proved that it was more of what this decade has churned out. Yet again, a buddy duo where one is non-human and they go on way
This would be pretty
too
cool.
wacky
This is pretty
of
cool.
adventures. Welcome to Wayne. It seems better
I didn't watch this one a lot, but I seen it. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought the trailer was
than
dope.
most. I can't give any personal anecdote as I've never seen this one. Online, the most common criticism is that it is a Gravity Falls ripoff. 2 days after Welcome to Wayne aired, Fairly Odd Parents was canceled. This now left SpongeBob and, well, nothing else really. At this point, no show besides SpongeBob had been airing for longer than a year or so, and their cash cow SpongeBob was getting worse and worse. Hang on, let me talk about that in a second. Let's finish off this decade. There are 4 Nicktoons left of the decade.
Yeah, I think this is where I would start. This is where the crease of me watching Nickelodeon starts to happen. It was around this time. So cause I don't remember watching.
Only
Let
one
me
of
see.
them still falls into the hyperactive poop humor category. The other 3 are reboots or spin-offs. This is the exact trend repeating itself. Let me explain. At the end of the 2000s, Fanboy and Chum Chum introduced the poop humor, and it continued all throughout the decade. Now these 3 shows
Uh, I watched the Ninja Turtle one just a little bit. I thought the trailer from the trailers and stuff, I thought it was pretty cool. Commercial and ads, I thought it was pretty cool. This one I didn't really watch. I thought it was pleasing from some episodes I see here and there. I kind of like this one. Forgot her name. I think it was a pretty cool spin-off on her life and how it is. And I think for the Hispanics again, they liked. I feel like for the Hispanics, this one was a good one for them. I had to ask them, but I feel like this would be that was
The
a pretty dope
Adventures
one.
of Kid Danger, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Casa Grandes are all
The Casa
spin-offs and
Grandes,
reboots.
yes.
Now look at the 2020s so far. Almost 70% of the shows in the decade thus far are spin-offs, reboots, and licensed shows. It seems as if
Yeah.
at the end of the decade they introduce shows that are indicative of what is to come in the following decade.
I heard about SpongeBob the Clown, bro. It's kind of
Okay,
sad, bro.
now the decline of SpongeBob. It's been talked about endlessly. They say it got bad after the first movie, whatever. I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm here to say at this point SpongeBob was arguably just bad. Look up the worst episodes of SpongeBob. No, I'll do it for you. The consensus is that a
You didn't say what I just think you said.
look up anything. I'm here to say at this point SpongeBob was arguably just bad.
Fuck that video. Fuck this nigga too. Fucking dumbass. That you fucking ever disrespect SpongeBob like that again. That you ever disrespect SpongeBob like that again. Don't you ever in your life disrespect SpongeBob like that again. Don't you ever disrespect SpongeBob like that again. The worst. It was just generally SpongeBob was bad. Fucking did you ever disrespect SpongeBob? And that's why I draw the fucking line. Don't you ever disrespect SpongeBob. Fucking dumbass. Alright. Now we was supposed to watch this